getting out of their routine life to make a difference. The gospel of this Thursday of the 23rd week of ordinary time requires us to get out of the routine life to make a difference, to love our enemies. This gospel reminds me about a South African reggae singer like Dube. In his song, Respect, he says, I only worship the Almighty. Through his prophets, I have learned to give respect to everything he created. I give love to those who give love. I love those who give war. I love those who hate me. I bless even those who curse me. After singing this song, he was assassinated. To love one's enemy is to take a risk. Why Jesus asks us to take the risk of loving our enemies? Because we must be different from the pagans and sinners. To be a Christian is to get out of the routine and be different, but not indifferent. As disciples of Jesus, we cannot love those who love us only. Even the pagans do so. We cannot behave like pagans to respond to good with good, to evil with evil, to violence with violence. We are required to respond to evil with good, to violence with non-violence. In short, to forgive. This is what builds a world of peace, justice, love, and hence brotherhood. In his teaching, Jesus is realistic. He does not tell us that our loved enemies will love us in return necessarily. It is possible that our love may convert them, yes. It is also possible that our loving them may not convert them at all and will remain our enemies. Theresa of Calcutta once said, people are irrational, but love them anyway. Before being our enemies, they are also created in the image and likeness of God, like us. Sometimes we are the very cause of others becoming our enemies. We can create our own enemies. If everyone were to realize that we are all created in the image and likeness of God, no one would be the enemy of another. We would rather be friends to one another. When I create an enemy, I deprive myself of humanity, of my ubumuntu, because I see in my enemy an animal coming to harm me, a source of my death. The enemy is no longer a person. Moreso, the same humanity departs from me, and the one I see as my enemy also sees me as his enemy, an animal coming to harm him, a source of his death. Hence the tendency to strike first before being struck. Conflict and war follow. Jesus asks us to love our enemies because we are all sons and daughters of God. Our reward for being able to love our enemies will come from God. It is about imitating God himself, who gives good to the righteous and the unjust, and give rain to both good and bad people. It is all about having the heart of God and loving people with the heart of God. Jesus has set for us an example by his passion and death on the cross. Before he died on the cross, he forgave his torturers. Father, forgive them. They do not what they do. It is possible that the torturers did not care at all. Jesus forgave them anyway. Reaching this level requires us a special grace. Let us ask God to give us that grace and to strengthen it by the power of the Holy Spirit. Have a great day.